Okay, we've got the recording started. And good evening, everybody. Welcome on this Team Lava online business training session. And I'm your host for tonight, Sebastian Kamstra. I'm situated here in Pretoria. And it's so great to have you all on this call and also to use this platform as a way to communicate to you guys and to do some business training. So the purpose of tonight is business training. And yes, the reason for this business training is that we want to help the new associates to get started right, as well as the existing associates to help them understand the structure better and to help them to tweak their business in the right direction. So that's the purpose of this call, because what I found in the field is that since the new plan was launched in middle last year, there's a bit of uncertainty of exactly how to optimize the plan and how to get it working properly. So tonight we want to focus on first the topics for tonight is focused on structure, and the second topic is to rank up. With that, I just want to say, if your upline gold executive or presidential director is at this stage maybe teaching you something different to what I'm saying tonight, or maybe not exactly the same, stick to what they are teaching you. Please, I haven't conveyed this to all the leaders yet. We will most probably get an opportunity to talk about what I'm going to suggest, but please stick to the advice of your upline leader or the person teaching or coaching you in building your business. And where there's an opportunity and the leader wants to come to me and ask on my suggestion, we will talk about that. So please, let's stick to that. Then I also want to show you on the screen the new business plan summary. And I really want to suggest that you get this business plan summary, and there you'll see that is page 1, and it's on library. If you go into your manatech.com site, you will see this new business plan summary. It's 2 pages, which I recommend you print and you study it. As a Manatech associate, you need to know how this business plan works for it to properly utilize it and apply it in your business. So I really want to suggest you're welcome to make a screenshot of this, but it's on library under resources in your manatech.com site. You will get this plan and make sure that you've got it. Okay, so I'm going to step away from this. I'm going to go back to the presentation. Okay, so we're going to the next. So we said structure and rank up, and I also just want to emphasize the importance of structure. You as a new associate, you will hear a lot about the 3-point plan as the business plan that we apply in South Africa, and which are applied in most of the world by Manatech by now. And the 3-point plan is based on the 3 legs on which this business is built. And the first leg is structure. So building the correct structure is important. The second leg is the personal development, and I'll get to that a bit later. And the third leg is the key relationship, where you build stability and strong relationships in your business. Okay, so to start off regarding structure, I want to show you this picture, and you can make a screenshot of this. We recommend that you start with the end in mind. And when we talk at the end in mind, we want you to get an idea of how a platinum presidential business would look like. And you will most probably, if you put focus to this business and you want to become a professional network marketer, getting to presidential and beyond, you become a professional network marketer. And at Platinum Presidential, you are definitely a leader of leaders. So a Platinum Presidential business has got a total group volume or downline point volume of 320,000 points. And you will most probably be be building 4 legs to go to presidential. But you will start with building 2 legs. You see, I put the circle around the first 2 legs. That would be the first 2 legs that you start building on your way to presidential. And your upline gold executive or presidential will be coaching you in that regard. And eventually, to create a stable platinum income, you want to have at least 4 presidentials in one line, working as a team together to build a strong leg. So see that as a picture of building a platinum presidential business, producing 200,000 Rand per month plus, that will set you free. And I just want to mention here as well is that the why are you building this? Stay important. Just think for yourself, when you get to a point where you can earn 200,000 plus per month as a platinum presidential, how will your life look like? What would you be doing? And we've got an example in Vincent Yolandi, who's traveling the world for 9 months. We've got an example in JP Costa, who's a platinum presidential at the age of 31. Vincent Yolandi is 33. Louis and Leone, 2-star platinum presidential. So we've seen in South Africa there's more presidentials, platinums coming, but we want you to get this picture of begin with the end in mind. Okay, now to start with the basic building block, and I want to emphasize on this as the basic building block, especially for the new people, is your personal circle, which on the success tracker on your how to get to the next leadership level report, which I'll show you just now, is called your PPV. And your personal circle or your U circle is that circle which starts with your associate account. When you enroll as an associate, you are the only person in that personal circle. And what we recommend is that you start with an automatic order on your associate position or on your associate account number in order for you to start activating your loyalty points. So you see there in under point number 1 is the loyalty program, which runs the first 3 months on 10%, the next 3 months on 15%, and from the 7th month, it's 20%. So as a start, that's where you start. An auto order on your own associate position to get your loyalty points going. Okay. And now from there, you're going to start sharing your story. And as we normally say, 8 to 9 out of 10 people is most probably going to say, I wanted to try these products. I want to get a customer account number, which is free. And you're going to start adding customers to your personal circle. And there is no limit to the amount of customers that you can add to your personal circle. And you see there, I've drawn quite a lot of them. And but then your second goal in this process, and I've said there, it's you're going to do this most probably in week 1 to 2, or maybe in month 1. You're going to grow your personal circle, and your next goal is to get 5 customers on an auto order of 100 points or more. Because as soon as you have that going, you qualify for your AQ personal bonus of 750 Rand per month every month that you have 5 customers on an auto order of 100 points. Now, if you have 10 or 15 customers, and maybe let's say you've got 15 customers and 10 of them is on an automatic order of 100 points, then you've got 5 spare wheels. So if then next month someone moves their order to the next month or make their order smaller than 100 points, you've got enough people on an auto order to qualify for your AQ personal bonus. Okay, so now that covers the loyalty points and the AQ personal bonus. Now the third place where you can earn income in your personal circle is your power seller bonus, which starts at 150 points. Now, as you know, PVs is like an exchange rate. Because we do business in 26 countries, in South Africa, it's on average 11 Rand 50 for 1 point. In America, it's $1.1. But your personal circle starts with 150 points, which means if there's not if your PPV, your personal point volume, is not at least 150 points, you will not qualify for any income. So either you place an order in your associate position for 150 points, or you get customers that in total make up at least 150 points. And then it grows from there to 499, 5%, between 500 and 999, 7.5%, 1,000 points to 1,999, 10%, and over 2,000, it's 15% power seller bonus that you can earn. So if you just look at that, you can, let's say you grow your personal circle with customers that generates more than 2,000 points. Let's say on average that's 20,000 Rand worth of product volume, and you get 15% on that. That's 3,000 Rand. Now you will most probably also earn your personal power bonus. It's another 750, so that's 3,750 Rand. And once your personal automatic order goes to the 7th month, you will be earning 20% loyalty points also on your own auto order for your own household. Okay, so that is optimizing your personal circle, and you want to understand this basic building block properly, because as you duplicate this, your business will grow to the next level. Okay, so let's go to the next level. So your next goal is your AQ team bonus, which is 3,000 Rand per month. And I've put there in brackets at U plus 2. So once you have qualified and you understand how that personal circle works, most probably from your customer base, there will be people that say, but I want to do what you do. I want to earn an extra income to pay for my products. Or maybe someone will immediately, once you share with them the message, will say, but I want to be a representative for Manatech. I like what you're telling me. I want to start as an associate. So yeah, I want you to understand that I want you to understand the difference between the apprentice leg and the gift of growth leg. Okay, so if you look at this picture, and I suggest make a screenshot of this, and this will most probably happen in month 1 to 2. Okay, I just want to take a sip of water. And in month 1 to 2, once you've grown your personal circle, and now you have people that says, I want to be an associate, you will be the enroller of associate 1 and 2. Okay. Now, what I recommend is that you put them in one line in your downline. Okay. And I know there will be different advice on this, but I want to recommend it to start with, at least in your first month to 2, as the focus leg, or the leg, your apprentice leg, where you learn how to build this business with your upline enroller. There you will see to the left, your upline enroller would most probably be working also through your position, and also be assisting or enrolling people in that A leg down. Okay, again, if you go and look at the picture where I started, begin with the end in mind. If you look at that A leg, you eventually want to develop or help 4 people to go presidential. So as your upline enroller, that would be your upline enroller's goal. Your upline enroller would be building an A leg and a B leg. So you will be somewhere in that leg, and your upline enroller would be focusing through your business. And as you enroll associate 1 and 2 in that A leg, in that line, your upline enroller is teaching you the principle of building this business, building a team, building a line, building a pipeline. So initially that would be 100% effort in that line. And we call that the apprentice leg, because that's the leg in which you learn how to build a pipeline. Okay. But what's also important is that you need a second leg or a B leg, or you need to start with your gift of growth leg with at least an associate enrollment with an order of 100 points for you to qualify for leadership income. Okay. So my suggestion is that when you get started, is that in your B leg, that active leg, you start with maybe your husband or your wife, or with one of your kids, or with your mom or your dad, or your brother or sister, someone that you can enroll there as an associate, which you will most probably pay for that enrollment, and you will put an order of 100 points there to qualify, to have an active leg that will qualify you for leadership bonus. And that will be the start of your B leg, or your gift of growth leg. So that B leg is the gift of growth. We call it that because that is the leg that you will be building according to the example that you got from your upline enroller or your upline leader that's coaching you, that's actively involved in that leg, building that leg down. Okay, so I want us to distinguish between those two: the A leg, the apprentice leg, and the B leg, the active, the gift of growth leg. In order for you as a new associate to find your feet in this business, to get your head around it, to understand how it works, because then you will be working in a team with your upline, and that's the stronger that team gets, the faster that line will go. Okay, so take a screenshot and have a look at that, and I hope you now understand it a bit better. So that's the U+2, and once you've enrolled that 2 associates, and they have filled their personal circle with 5 customers with an auto order of 100 points. Once both of them have done that, you qualify for your AQ team bonus for 3,000 Rand per month, as long as you are the enroller of Associate 1 and Associate 2. So when I go to the next picture, here you will see the progression of that. And just the previous one, we said in month 1 to 2, the next one would be month 1 to 4. Okay. And now you can see Associate 1 will most probably be enrolling their Associate 1A and Associate 1B to start building their team, and Associate 2 will enroll their Associate 2A and 2B, which will be also in line with the upline enroller or the upline coach or mentor, where the focus is. And focus is an important aspect in this business. You will hear about focus, and we don't always understand how to focus or where to focus. But as a leader, someone who's understanding how to build a pipeline and how to build a team, that will be the way you would do it. In the A leg, the apprentice leg, and each new associate coming into that leg will be starting the apprenticeship, will be starting to learn with the upline how to build this pipeline, how to build a correct and strong pipeline. And focus, as we know, stands for follow one course until successful. And what would be successful in that line? That successful will be developing leaders in that line as a team together with your upline, with the guidance of your upline, and going eventually to the different leadership levels of gold executive, presidential, and so forth. And as we said in the beginning, when you have 4 presidentials in a leg, you've got a very strong leg. But by then you will have grown your B leg, and most probably have started growing a C leg as well. Okay, I don't want to go that far, just want to stick to this. And again, each one of these associates can have their own active leg on the same principle as I said earlier, for them to start qualifying also for leadership income. Because the beauty of this, the new plan, is that the volume in your personal circle is also counting for your B leg volume. And when you go and look at the compensation plan summary, you will see that a certain percentage of your volume must be in your in what we call in your side volume or your B-leg volume plus your personal circle for you to qualify for the next leadership level. But I also just want to explain to you a very basic example. Let me just go back to that previous picture. So if you see here, there's you and associate 1 and associate 2. So let's say you've optimized your U circle to 2,000 points. So your order plus your customer's order is 2,000 points. And associate 1 does the same, and associate 2 does the same, and you just have an active leg that's an associate with 100 points. You can be an executive director, and with that structure, you can earn anything between 8 and 10,000 rand per month, because you qualify for your AQ personal, your AQ team bonus, and you've got 6,000 points volume in your business, and you have an active leg. Okay, so again, that's very simple, but can you just imagine just you and 2 associates, each with 2,000 volume in their personal circle, making a good income just from their personal circle, but also you with those 2 associates, because you taught them how to optimize their personal circle, are at an executive level. Okay, so, and there you see then the structure, U plus 2, and what we say, once you duplicate U plus 2, it will make your dreams come true. Okay, and we just want to help you to understand that once you've learned how to build a pipeline like this with your upline enroller and or your upline coach, mentor, who's showing you, who's helping you through the apprentice stage to build a successful business, you're now going to apply the same principle in your B leg, in that gift of growth leg. You're going to start building a team. That first associate was a family member or a sister or brother, but from there, you're now going to help the next associate to build down in that leg and apply the same principle. And that's how your B leg is going to start growing. And I just want to go back to begin with the end in mind. There you see that we suggest that you put in 50% of your effort in both legs. But initially, just the first month or 2, maybe 3, you'll be just putting 100% effort in your A leg until you understand how it works and until you understand how the system works. So my recommendation is that you go back to your upline and your enroller and you ask, do you think I qualify to start building my gift of growth leg, my B leg? And I would always look for signs like or people who's plugged into the system, who understands that they need to learn how to build this business by reading the books, by attending the monthly training, by attending the super regionals, and we've got one coming up in August, but I'll come to that just now. By associating with the upline leader. Those things are the things that's going to teach you how to build this business, because none of us have been taught to build this in school or in university. There's no degrees or subjects that you can study on a part-time basis in school to learn this. So you've got to enroll or focus on those things that's provided through our training system to help you grow your business. Okay, so again, now once I see that this new associate understands how to build a team, understands how to build a pipeline, and are plugged into the system, and that's the second leg of the 3-point plan, is the core me activity, is reading the books, is starting to counsel. Once you go past the level of executive, it's a good time to ask your upline leader to start counsel you regarding the growth of your business. Those things are showing me that you are ready to build your gift of growth leg. It can happen before that, but again, it's by the advice of your upline. As an associate, I recommend you ask them, am I ready for that? Okay, because that is how we will be growing stable businesses, and people will be placed within a team that maybe if someone gets less active in the process, there's always the team that's working together with that person and creating the environment for that new associate to grow and to understand how this works. Okay, so that's on structure, and I hope this brings some clarity on how to build the pipeline, how to build a strong business, and eventually be able to get a few presidentials. And as you've seen, 4 presidentials in a line creates the volume in, if you do it in 4 legs, to have a strong platinum business. That's where you want to go. Okay, so the next topic that I want to cover tonight is the topic of rank up. Now, rank up is something that came with the new plan, because as you know, all orders are processed 3 days before the end of the month. And if you haven't known that, please make sure that when someone in your business places an order or yourself place an order, don't put it for the 30th or the 31st. It will be processed 3 days before the end of the month. And the purpose of that is for the leaders and the team in which you work to see whose orders was processed and who's not. So if someone tell you, but I don't have money in my account that time I need to place it late in the month because I get paid late in the month, I'd rather suggest that you put your automatic order then in the beginning of the next month, in the first week of the new month, so that you can get your paycheck and your automatic order can be processed. Okay. So what's important of the rank up is to understand that the last 3 days of the month and the first day of the new month until 2 o'clock is 4 very important days. And what I want to recommend, once your business has grown to a few associates and there's some volume in your business, is that you keep those days open, and especially the first day till 2 o'clock, or be available. I mean, open is to be available, to talk to your upline and to get guidance on how to do this rank up. But I want to start off by showing you the reports that are important. And for that, I'm just going to go to this screenshot first. I just want to go show you that this is the screenshot of when you go into my business and you go success tracker. There's the 4 options. The basic one at the bottom is the one that you get for free initially. But I really recommend, once you start growing your business, is that you go for the one there, just the 150 Rand one. That's the full success tracker. And once you feel that you want to go for the full Monty, the full success tracker plus the Manatech Plus app, you go for the 250 Rand a month, which I recommend when you want to be serious about this business. But from the free one, I recommend go the full success tracker for 150. It will really assist you building your business. Okay, so here, and I just want to enlarge it a bit. Okay, here's what you will see on the full success tracker. And the important reports here is the AQ personal report. There you see AQ personal bonus to check your own personal circle for the 5 automatic orders that's on 100 points, because that is where you will qualify for your AQ personal bonus. So check that, and also your AQ team bonus, that report. But once you start growing your business, you will also check the report associates close to the next leadership level, and you will draw your own how to get to the next leadership level. But you can also check anybody in your downlines how to get to the next leadership level report by just putting their account number in the search. Okay. And then also associates close to to qualify for the AQ team. So those are the important reports to draw in the last 3 days in the rank up time. Okay. So yeah, I just want to show you how to get to the next leadership level report. And this is just a report of someone who's an associate and can qualify for silver associate. What I want to show you here, and I hope you all can see this properly. I'm just going to enlarge it maybe a little bit more. Okay, there you can see it. Here is your PPV, your personal point volume. This one is standing on 232, and you see the minimum requirement is 150. So it says there, okay. So this associate can move from associate to silver associate. Downline point volume is 557. So, and the minimum requirement is 350. So that is okay. But here you see an active leg, and that's what I explained earlier, is for you to qualify for any leadership income, you must have an active leg. And that active leg is an associate in your B leg with a 100-point auto order or one-time order. It must just be 100 points order or more to qualify for that. So yeah, it lacks, and that's because that this person can be silver associate, but because it doesn't have an active leg, it doesn't qualify. But what's also important is that here you will see that there's a certain leg volume requirement in leg 1 and 2, and until executive, it is a 60-40 split. And again, go and study the summary of the compensation plan so that you know how that works. And it says that no more than 210 downline point volume coming from any one leg or from PPV. So just for this level, if there's more than 210 points in the personal, in the PPV, so you can say 22 points here does not count for the side volume. And the dynamic of this is very important, is that the fact that our PPV counts for your side volume, but this requirement moves up with every leadership level, so that you can have more volume in your personal circle with every level going up. But I want you to make sure, understand this report, know where to get it. First, pull it for yourself, understand how to do it for yourself, so that the people can, so that you can teach your people to do this. Okay, so that is on the report side. I'm going to go out of this and just go back to our presentation. Okay, let's just go down. Okay, we've gone, the important reports is what we said, the AQ personal report, AQ team report for you and your associates. Also draw your tree view diagram. And you will also see, let me just get to that tree view diagram. Here you see unilateral diagram tree view. You click on that, you install there's an online and an offline version. I work with both, but I most work on with the offline version. Install the little program for Apple or for your Android device, and you will be able to download your structure and analyze it for you to see your personal circle as well as your downline associates. And maybe there's associates that has been enrolled by Upline. If that happens, just know that where it fits in. And I also just want to mention, if you made a mistake with someone's enrollment, with the enroller or the sponsor, you can always, I just want to go back to the report, you can always go to sponsor change, and I'll show it to you just now. Okay. Okay, so that we've done the tree view diagram. Get that report, and again, ask your upline to show you how to get it and how to get to the next leadership level. We've explained, look for personal point volume, active leg, and check your downline point volume for the next level. But but if you are the leader of a group, even if it's those 2 associates that you enrolled for your team, you check their reports as well and help them make sure that they qualify for the best, or that they understand how to qualify at the best level they can qualify during the month that you are doing the rank up. Okay, and let's just do the next slide. So what important actions that we take is that all automatic orders must be in by midnight, 12 o'clock midnight, the last day of the month. And those automatic orders are the automatic orders that make up your AQ personal and your AQ team. So once you've drawn those reports and you see that maybe there's short 1 auto order to make up the team or to make up your AQ personal, then you make sure you communicate it to the people if they may be planning to do it. But by 12 o'clock midnight, the last day, it must be in. You cannot do it later. Okay, and you can do it on the internet. So you can do an internet order, but it must be in by then. Then all associates enrollments must be in by 12 o'clock midnight, and all sponsor change and enroller change requests must be done by at least 5 o'clock the last day of the month. And there you see the sponsor change email address. If you have by accident maybe used the wrong sponsor or the wrong enroller, you can do that within the same business period that you have enrolled that person. Once it's in the next business period, it becomes a paper exercise, fill in forms, send it to America, and so forth. But so as an upline leader, you must check that the structure is right by within the last 3 days. Check that everybody is placed in the position that they were intended to enroll. Okay, and then the other important thing is that first-time orders can be phoned into Manatech on the first day of the new month by phoning the office, and there's the number, and they backdate the order, but it must be done by 2 o'clock on the first day. And don't wait till 2 o'clock. Do it as early as possible. But what that means, if someone just need a few points to go to the next level, to rank up, you can place an automatic order either in their personal circle, because that will count for their side volume. Just make sure that they have not gone over their limit on their personal circle, that it doesn't qualify for the side volume. But again, ask your upline's advice, or an order in the active leg. If there's an associate, and you can just place an order there to qualify with the active leg. That's how you rank up. And what's important then on that first day is that you again draw all of these reports to see who, and you work from the bottom up. You work from your business from the bottom up to see who can maybe achieve the next level, and just let them know that they don't miss it. And in that way, you will most probably trigger a lot of rank up as you go up, depending on how your business is structured and how big your business are. So that's the rank up principle. Be aware of these days. Make sure that you are available, that you understand that these are very important days of our business, and that you draw your reports and learn how to do the reports, and talk to your upline to make sure that you don't miss a rank up, or that someone in your business doesn't miss a rank up. Okay, so from there, I just want to remind you again of business training books that we really want to recommend, and it's also the book. It's the CD Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. It's one of the 4 series that Vince recommend on his welcome call on a Sunday evening, and then Eric Worre Go Pro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. I really recommend you work through that book. It's a fantastic book to help you become a professional network marketer. And then I just want to remind you of upcoming events online. Take a screenshot of this. Our next information session is the 24th of July. Okay, I think, yeah, that one I haven't updated. No, sorry. So that's the online information. That's tomorrow evening. Yeah. So tomorrow evening from 8 to 9. That's a online information session. Please join us. I'm going to record it as well. Welcome call by Vincent Yolandi van der Linde every Sunday evening from 9 to 9:30, especially for your new associates. Get them on the call. Platinum Teaching tonight, the webinar. Last Monday evening, Dr. Nugent discussed GI-Zyme, which was very interesting. So every Monday night, it will either be a product training by Dr. Nugent or a business teaching by the Presidentials. Make sure that you're registered on 3pointplan.net. And then we've got another product training session, online product training session, the 6th of August, and we're going to have a special guest teaching on that call. I will announce that a bit later. And another business training session on the 20th of August. So we'll have once a month a business training and once a month a product training session. And then our offline events, make a screenshot of this monthly information session at the Protea Hotel Centurion. Our next one is the 21st of August from 7:30 till 8:30. Please join us there. We need to get together. We need to look each other in the eye and get excited together about what we're doing in our future. And monthly training at Bedford View, the 1st of September. Monthly training in the Cape, Stellenbosch, the 15th of September. And then, of course, our big event coming up in August, the Super Regionals in Cape Town at the Lord Charles, the 11th of August. And the Sunday, the 12th, is Dr. Nugent's training. And at Gallagher Convention Center in Midrand, the 17th of August, the Friday evening, and the Saturday and the Sunday. If you guys want to build this business to a platinum presidential business, this is where you need to be. Adjust your calendar to it. Get into the rhythm of building this business. And the rhythm is we build this business from super regional to super regional. And because when you have your group at the super regional, that event will motivate them. And I also want you guys to understand that as you grow as a leader in this business, you are going to put more time and energy into the online and offline system and events that creates the environment for your group to grow, because you cannot always work with everybody individually, but you can work with them in a group. So that's why me and Brecht and the Presidentials and the other leaders in our business, you will find them at these events. You will find them on the online, most of the online meetings, but you'll definitely find them on the offline meetings where they partake, and you can meet them and come be excited with them. Okay, so you guys, I want to end tonight's session with this. It was great talking to you, and we really appreciate you guys in our business. We so much enjoy everybody in our team and their participation, and let's work together. Team stands for together, everybody achieves more, and LAVA stands for living actively, vibrantly, always. And yes, let's do that. Let's get excited about the Super Regional. And if you guys can join us tomorrow night for the online information session, that would be great. And just after this, the webinar, the Platinum Teaching webinar. Okay, all the best, and we'll talk again.